Hey guys, what's up? It's Monklezunky. So, we've gotten a couple chest kills lately, so what I think I'm gonna do for this run is actually try to continue that trend. So, instead of moving on into the awfulness of Samson and Blue Baby and trying to get their Isaac kills, and I still have to get a Maggie Isaac kill as well, which I'll probably be working on Maggie next run. But we're going to be playing as Cain, who is my second favorite character after Isaac, of course, because Isaac is pretty much everyone's favorite character. And we're going to be trying to get a chest kill with Cain, which will unlock the Cain's Eye trinket if I manage to do that. Unfortunately, the TNT was on the other side of the room than the tinted rock here. It would have been awesome if they're on the same side. But Cain is pretty similar to Isaac in that they're both small with a large head and a small body. And we got Mom's Contacts for our first item, which is actually a really good item. And one that I haven't seen before, personally. I unlocked it a long time ago, but I had not picked up this item because it wasn't in my collection yet. So that is another something that I added to my collection. But anyways, as I was trying to say earlier, Cain is like Isaac, but he has more damage, less health, more speed. He also starts with an item called the Luck Foot, which means that all the pills that he picks up will be good. Good pills only, and or neutral pills. You can't have bad pills though. Basically, is the good thing about Cain, which makes you really want to take all of your pills during Cain runs. And we got telepills there, which teleport me straight to the boss room. And this is the effect of Mom's Contacts. They're quite good in the fact that they have, I don't know exactly what the chance is, but they have a chance, not a large chance, but a small chance to freeze enemies so they can't move for like 5 seconds or something, and it just turns enemies gray. As you can see here, Famine is frozen and he can't move, can't hurt me, can't charge, can't do anything for 5 seconds while he's frozen. So it can be really good, especially against bosses, because it makes them a lot easier to take out, since you don't have to worry about them moving or shooting at you or anything like that. So yeah, I also like just playing as Cain because of the higher damage as well. That's really helpful. As we pick up a cube of meat, and I will go back and check out that last room in the cellar just in case we get a bomb drop, and then I would be able to blow up that tinted rock right here, which would be awesome. So I really hope I get to do that, but I guess I could also open up the shop since I have 9 cents, so I'd have a decent chance at least of maybe buying a bomb in the shop or a key or something, but that feels like kind of a waste, especially because we get a key right here. So we're just going to leave that tinted rock. Best thing that you could possibly get out of tinted rock is a small rock, but that's kind of unlikely. It's pretty rare to get one of those, although I mean I do have pretty good luck with small rocks myself, but still. We're going to move on to the next floor satisfied with just Mom's Contacts and our Cube of Meat Orbital, which will block tiers of enemies. And we took red heart damage at the very start of the floor, which sucks because that lowers my deal with double chance. But at the same time, I only have 2 red hearts, so it's pretty unlikely that I'd be taking a deal with the devil, at least this early on in the game. Until I get a few more health upgrades. I do like my deal with the devils. Now that I've gotten a little bit better at the game and am able to win with a little bit less health than I had to have previously, when I wasn't quite as experienced. I am a much bigger fan of deal with the devils than I used to be, as we pick up the Fool card, which really isn't very helpful at all. I don't want to waste a key on that golden chest unless I don't get enough money from this floor to access the shop. If I do get enough money from this floor to access the shop, I definitely want to make that a priority over the golden chest, because I could get a compass or something. Eternal Fly here will take him out, get him frozen by our Mom's Contacts, and we do manage to pick up a nickel, so I can access the shop now. So I will be using a key on the item room, which hopefully will be right up here, and it is, and I'll be using a key on the shop as well, as I took damage there and I really don't want to die. But anyway, this Fool card that I picked up, when I use that, that'll teleport me back to the starting room, and we're down to a half red heart. So one thing you can do is, if you're really low health, you can shoot like that, and you can get enemies. You can still hit enemies, even though technically you're not supposed to be able to. And we'll take the Spelunker's helmet here, and what that will do is that will let me see where all the regular secret rooms and top secret rooms are. So it doesn't let me in them. I still have to use a bomb to get in them. And we're going to use the Fool card here to cheese a free health upgrade. We just pick up the health upgrade and then teleport out using the Fool. So I don't even have to waste any time doing the boss challenge room. So that's pretty awesome. And we will open up the secret room here and manage to pick ourselves up Bob's Rotten Head, which isn't a great drop, but it's definitely better than not having the spacebar item. and I'll explore the shop before we move on to the boss. And there is this top secret room there, but unfortunately I can't get to it because the top secret room is behind a wall and I do not have a bomb to get through it. I will buy this soul heart, and I'll move on with 8 cents. I could buy the card as well, but I'm not going to, and we'll open this up. I mostly just wanted a bomb there. Tammy's head. I will pick up Tammy's head because what Tammy's head does is it shoots tears in all directions. I'll show it off in the boss here. It recharges every single room though, which is the good thing about it. And it shoots off like the same style of tears that you have, so I'm not sure if it has the same effect. Like I'm not sure if the Tammy's head tears are Mom's contact effect, but I do know that they are going to have the same damage tiers that I have, and then plus a little bit of bonus damage. So Tammy's head tiers are always kind of nice. We don't manage to get a deal with the devil, but I had a pretty small chance of getting one after losing the red health. And we will get 2 diamonds here, which will equate to more money. I won't use that right away though. So we use the pill there, and that's tears up, fire rate increase, which is always nice. And I did pick up a bomb. And what that means is I can go and explore the top secret rooms. So let's do that. Top secret rooms often have like eternal hearts and stuff in them, so that would be awesome if this one contained one. And there you go, eternal heart, just as I said it. So now I have enough health to take a deal with the devil item and feel still pretty comfortable about it, since I'm going to be up to 4 hearts on the next floor. And I have a bit of a soul heart cushion as well, so I can take 3 hits on the soul hearts before I get down into the red health, which means I can take 3 hits before taking damage will lower my deal with the devil chance. So that gives me a decent shot at deal with the devil, I suppose, although I am in catacombs instead of caves, which can be a little bit difficult, and I have Curse of Darkness as well. That was kind of a funny pose that the fat fly there got frozen into. Anyway, this run is looking pretty good to start out with, I think. Although I sense that I do have Curse of Darkness, it's going to be difficult to manage to see where my top secret and secret rooms are going to be, because I have no mini-map. So it'll still make the sound that the top secret room is there, or the regular secret room is there when I enter a room, but it won't show where it is. So if there's like multiple walls to bomb, it won't tell me which wall I need to bomb. I don't even have any bombs though right now, so maybe I don't need to worry about that quite yet. I do want to find the shop as we get chopsticks, which I'm not going to take. I will go back and destroy the poops though. Chopsticks are I think that's either a shot speed up, a very slight shot speed up, or they have no effect, but basically they're a bad item because they're a special item which lowers your chance of getting future good items in shops, and they're not good. So we fight Pestilence here, and we're going to get our second cube meat. Unfortunately, we're getting our second cube meat early on in the game, which you normally don't want to get the second cube meat this early in the game, because you don't want more than 2. It can be decent to have the Meat Boy follower, because he can do some decent damage, but his AI programming is admittedly really, really bad. So a lot of times he can do more harm than actually help, as Pestilence there takes out all 3 of his minions, so I don't have to, so that was really nice of him. But yeah, I guess I normally do take a Meat Boy. Like, I'm not going to leave a cube of meat on the ground, but I'd just much rather have a boss item than another cube of meat for the most part. So anyway, it looks like we're going to be able to do this boss without taking any damage, which means we don't have a guaranteed shot for Deal with the Devil, as I just took soul heart damage there, but it is soul heart damage, so that doesn't lower my Deal with the Devil chance. And we do get that Deal with the Devil that I was talking about. And now my Meat Boy turns into a little head that will shoot along with me, do a little bit of extra damage. And my 2 items here are Dead Cat and Guppy's Tail. I don't want either of those. Guppy's Tail will increase your odds of getting chest spawns, but will also highly lower your drop rate of keys, so you'll get a whole bunch of golden chests that you can't open, basically. And then Dead Cat will bring you down to 1 heart. Oh, this is not a good room to be in. Guppy's Tail will, no, Guppy's Dead Cat, whatever. It's nothing to do with Guppy, it's just a Dead Cat. That'll bring you down to 1 heart, but give you 9 lives, but if you respawn with only 1 heart. As we get a key here, which is nice because I do need that to access the shop. I don't know if I want to access the cursed room. I might want to, especially because I know I can't see Dead Cat in there. I can't see Guppy's Tail either, although I would have taken Guppy's Tail if I came across that in the cursed room. If I get some red heart drops, I definitely will pop into that cursed room and see if I can't pick myself up anything. Although it's probably just going to be either spiders or, best case scenario, soul hearts. You very, very rarely get items in a cursed room. So we find ourselves another bomb here. Open up the shop. Really nothing interesting in here. I will go ahead and use this 2 diamonds. I'll buy the soul heart and I'll buy the bomb. I do not want the ladder, because I'd rather have a soul heart and a bomb and have a bit of money left over than pick up a ladder. This soul heart that I just bought also means I'm not going to access the curse room, but that's fine. Curse rooms are 95% of the time not worth it. Unless you get chests with double soul hearts in them, then I guess objectively they are worth it. There's a golden chest I can't access, and there is a top secret room here, but it's not telling me where it is. So I'm going to try to put a bomb down here, and that just blew up the rock. Okay, never mind. Well, that was not the wisest idea. I won't have a bomb to try to find the top secret room, and I might be losing out an internal heart, but top secret rooms can also have slot machines in them, and they can also just have hearts in them, although we do get another bomb drop from the judgy here. And we get a health upgrade as well, which is awesome. So we'll put a bomb down there, see if we can't find the top secret room, and we did. Unfortunately, I wasted a bomb, and yeah, it was just a room full of red hearts. So that's really not helpful at all, unless there's an arcade on this floor that I haven't found yet. Although I don't have any bombs to make use of an arcade, even if there is one. But I think we're just gonna head down to the next floor, because I'm pretty sure I explored everything, and if I missed a couple rooms, then I did. But I don't think there was an arcade on the floor anyway. So we come across our regular secret room right away, but I can't open that up because it is trapped behind a wall. Don't have a bomb, so I will use Tammy's head, and there is an arcade on this floor. So unfortunately, if we could have gotten that room full of hearts on this floor instead of last floor, that would have been awesome. But anyway, I am doing pretty good damage now. Especially, I'm very, very happy to get the mom's contact item, especially because it's an item I've never had before. And we will pop open the secret room, hopefully get an item from it instead of just like money, but I'd be happy with either way. No, it's pretty much the worst secret room in the game. 3 cents and 2 fires that give me nothing. That's just about as bad as you can get secret room wise. But continuing on, found a mini boss here, which I might fight. That does mean that greed isn't in the shop though, which is always a good thing. So my shop will have an item in it if I can manage to get myself up to 15 cents. I'm only at 8 cents now, so I need 7 more before I'd be able to access the shop. I would like to though, because I've already seen a couple crap shop items in the ladder and the notched pickaxe, which means I have higher odds. Well, I won't see those items again, which means I have higher odds to see items in the shop which I actually might want. Anyway, we'll take out these fish guys really fast, and then I will fight the boss, even though I haven't found my item room yet, because not losing red health gives me a better chance at getting myself a deal with the devil, as I take damage there. And it looks like that Tammy's head does, in fact, give you the same effect as Mom's contacts, as the Tammy's head froze the hollow there, which was pretty awesome. And even though I didn't take any red heart damage, I didn't manage to get a deal with the devil. I did take 2 soul heart hits, but I did not take any red hearts hits yet. The deal with the devil just did not materialize itself, but that's fine. Got myself another health upgrade, which is always nice, just holding on for that future deal with the devil. So the only guaranteed deal with the devil floor I've had so far, I took red heart damage on, and I still managed to get the deal with the devil, but last floor anyway, but it just wasn't a very good one in the fact that it only had dead cat and Guppy's tail. So I don't know, hopefully we'll get a angel room later on in the run, because of the fact that I passed on a devil room, so that gives you a higher chance of finding an angel room. And one thing I could do as well is like blow up a judgment, and that gives you a higher chance for a devil room. Let's open up the shop, just because we know for a fact it won't be greed. There is a treasure map in there. Do I want that though? Would I rather have the treasure map, or would I rather hold on to my money? I'm not sure. Like, treasure map is good, but the main reason I like the treasure map is because it lets you find secret rooms, and I can already do that with the Splunker's hat. So that's why I'm not really sure whether I want the treasure map, because it doesn't tell you where the boss is, like the compass would. So if it like told you where the boss room is, yeah, I'd totally go after it, because that's really nice for the womb and the cathedral and the chest. And it's also really nice if you have a compass along with it, but just by itself, when you already know where the secret rooms are, it's not that great. Speaking of secret rooms, though, I do have to find the top secret room, so I'm going to clear out the rest of this floor in an attempt to do that, and also to find my item room, which it looks like I've just ran across here. This room should be fairly easy to take out, especially because I have pretty good damage here and can freeze these guys in place so they can't blow me up, which is always nice. And unfortunately, I don't have a key, although I do have some money to gamble in the arcade if it comes to that. And I also have a few more rooms to explore, so I should be able to pick myself up a key drop. Hopefully I don't have to fight the mini-boss just to access the top secret room, but I think I probably will if it comes to that, since most of the mini-bosses aren't that bad. The only one that I really don't like is Envy. If I find Gluttony, that's actually a really good mini-boss to find because he's easy and he drops hearts, but there's our key drop that we were looking for. Took red heart damage there, but it's really not that big of a deal since I've already fought the boss and didn't manage to get the devil or god room. But anyway, I will not be able to access this challenge room because I'm not at full health, but who knows, maybe this room could be full of hearts, and if it is, I'll be able to explore the curse room, and I'll be able to spend a lot of money, or spend a lot of hearts in the blood bank. So yes, it is full of hearts. So first thing I'm going to do, since it's full of hearts, is just go ahead and access the curse room, since I can heal all of this back. 2 chests. First one has flies, the second one has more flies. Alright, fair enough. I'm going to go back and get the item room now. And after that, we'll visit the arcade and play the blood bank, since I have tons of hearts to recover. So I might as well, really. But yeah, hopefully I get something good in this item room. And we managed to get ourselves a deck of cards. I don't know if I want that over Tammy's head, because it's a 6-room recharge, and my Tammy's head, apparently, even though I've been forgetting to use it like every single room, I'm going to try to remember it more in the future. My Tammy's head can also freeze enemies, so that's really helpful sometime. But we just pick ourselves up a magician card, which is, I mean, I'll just use it. It's objectively useless. Gives you homing tears for 1 room, which could be okay in some situations, but it's really not very good. Okay, so we get the IV bag with the very first play. That wasn't too great, but one thing I can do with this is I have the red hearts to recover anyway, and I know you can do the glitch where you go out the door and you have a frame of invincibility and give yourself unlimited money, but I'm not going to do that. The only glitch I really take advantage of in this game is brim snapping, but I'll go ahead and play the slot machine a little bit because I'd like to get myself a pretty fly. Pretty fly or 2 anyway, to get myself a nice little orbital, because that's going to make the Isaac and Blue baby fights, if I make it there, much easier. So we get a blue fly there. It's not the one, that is not the fly I was looking for. A few more cents. I'll play down to 15 cents. Oh, no. Alright, well, I guess if I had blown up the beggar, that would give me a better deal with the devil chance, so that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. And I will blow up this beggar, because for 1, I don't have the patience to play him, and for 2, gave me a lot more money, which is always nice. And we get a pill. We'll see what that pill is. It can't be a bad pill since I'm Cain, so I might as well pop it here. And it's going to be range up, which is nice. Cain can always do with some range up. He doesn't have the best range starting out, so we got a bomb there to replace the bomb we spent on the beggar. So also blowing up that beggar should give me a better deal with the devil chance moving on. So I think it's plus 20% chance for devil rooms. I don't know if it's the same for god rooms as well. I think it is though, so since I did pass up on that devil room earlier, I have a decent chance for a god room. Anyway, unfortunately I did come across that IV bag earlier, but that does mean that any future blood banks that I play, if I can get them to pay out, they will pay out with a health up and in a blood bag and not an IV bag. Anyway, it's time to head down to the next floor. Not a whole lot else we can do here. I think this floor is pretty much cleared out. And yeah, like no item on this floor, no shop, unfortunately. So, Curse of Darkness again. That's my second Curse of Darkness in the run, so that's really unfortunate. And I managed to freeze one of the grimaces with the mom's contact. It's kind of funny how you can freeze them and poison them, but you can't actually do any damage to them because they're invincible. So it seems kind of pointless, but I will use a bomb here. Why not? Might as well, I suppose. I get myself half a red heart. That might come in handy later on because it's me, so I'm bound to lose quite a bit of hearts. Finally, actually remembered to use the Tammy's head. I gotta remember to use that. I mean, I can use it every room, and it's high damage, tons of tears shoot out. Might as well, really. There's not a good reason to not use it. So, A bomb drop would be nice to access 2 red hearts, a key, and a gray chest there. So that would be really nice if I could get myself 2 bomb drops. And let's go ahead and take out the Vis here. Shouldn't pose too much of a threat. I'll just use Tammy's head, completely miss everyone with it. I should have like stood in the middle and then used Tammy's head. That might have been a better plan. Lots and lots of red heart drops on this floor so far. We'll use Tammy's head and miss everyone with it, but I mean that's fine. These guys are pretty hard to hit, no matter what kind of tiers you're using, so I will forgive them, I guess. Taking a couple hits, 3 hits already, so yeah, there goes my deal with the devil chance. I still have the chance, if I don't take any red heart damage during the boss, that gives you like 20% chance for a deal with the devil. And also if I don't, yeah, since I blew up the dagger, that's a little bit of extra chance, but for the most part, my deal with the devil chance is pretty much gone. I would love to access that key in that gray chest. If I manage to give myself a bomb drop soon, I'll come back for those. Knights, which are extremely annoying, as we all know, and no one really likes knights. Probably one of the more hated enemies in this game. But one guy's thing is Mom's Contact. You can use to freeze them and then shoot them in the back of the head, which is always good. And 3 bombs there, but you can't access them without a bomb, and I don't have a bomb, so that's really truly. And overall, my contacts, Tammy's head tiers, did absolutely nothing to these knights. That wasn't the most helpful thing of all time. But just take it slow. The knight there killed himself on the fire, so it's always kind of funny to see. Just shoot them in the side of the head as they walk past. That's really the best way to deal with knights that I've found myself so far. Well, I didn't find that out myself, but the best way that I've seen to deal with them, at least. Froze him as well with Mom's Contact, but I can't shoot him because there's the other knight in the way. And I won't be able to access this, whether it's a boss challenge room or a regular challenge room, since I don't have full health and I don't have 1 health, and that was really dumb, losing health on the fire. So, I mean, I had all those hearts to, like, potentially spend on a, I don't know. I had all those hearts that I could have used on an arcade or something, but I just kind of wasted them, which sucks. I think this way there's an unexplored path to go down, so we'll try it, see how it goes, and we find our boss right away. Not really much point in fighting the boss, though, because I've already lost red health, so there's pretty much a very, very low chance I'll actually get a deal with devil. Pick up a heart there. I will go back to that challenge room just to see if there's like a, I don't know, a compass in there or a health up or something, and if that is the case, I will take it. If that's not the case, I won't bother. So it is a regular challenge room, and it just has a gray chest in it, which I would really, really like a bomb, but we'll see how it goes. If I do have a bomb, the first place I'm going is those 3 bombs that are trapped behind a rock. Next place I'm going is this room. But I do still need to find my item room, so I have plenty of opportunity to find myself a bomb. And we come into this room that has a faceless knight in it, which are probably one of the worst enemies in the game. Not the worst, I would say, but definitely one of them. So this room is a little bit more tricky than your typical knight room just because of the faceless knight. If you can get him to run into the fire like I did with the regular knights, that would be pretty awesome if I can do that. But also champion knight, which would be awesome if he dropped me a bomb, but he didn't. He just dropped me a key. I still have a chance to get a bomb from the room itself, but we'll see. And the faceless knight outspeeded me there and managed to hit me. But I did get 2 bombs, 1+1 free bombs, and I've picked up almost all of the red hearts lying around, so I will blow up this just to make sure I have access to another key so I can open up my... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, there was really nothing I could have done to avoid that. I couldn't have run past the bomb because it would have exploded and hurt me, and I've just taken so much BS damage. So yeah, all those red hearts, I've had tons and tons of red heart drops this floor and had to use all of them, mostly because of BS damage. A couple of them were me just being bad at this game, but you know, have taken a ton of damage this floor, so that's never a good thing. Would like to access the shop though, even though it has like a very, very high chance of being greed. Unfortunately, I was hit there. Just use that Tammy's head to help out a little bit, and the Mr. Ma here hit himself in the fire, which was kind of funny, and they glitch out. These guys always glitch out. It's ridiculous, like how often they have stretching issues, or you know, 2 heads or something like that. I don't know why those monsters are so glitchy, but they really are. Hopefully my item room is down this path or the shop or really anything, and it is the item room, so it's always a room that you want to access. Small rock or tinted rock here. Hopefully this contains 2 soul hearts and small rock. That would be like a best case scenario. Only 1 soul heart, but I'm not going to argue too much with that. It's definitely better than nothing. I think I will not take Mom's Bra, because it freezes enemies for like 6 seconds, but I can freeze enemies with my mom's contacts anyway, and I can use Tammy's head every room, so I think I would rather stick with Tammy's head until I come across an actually good spacebar item. And if I don't happen to come across one, then, well, I'll just stick with Tammy's head. So this would have been really nice to play with all those extra heart drops I got if I didn't lose them all being dumb. But did get a bomb here. I'm considering blowing it up. And this should be our shop. And of course we got hits. Let's use the Tammy's head. And I walked right through the brimstone because I'm just being a complete derp today. Oh, the last 2 runs I played so well, and then this run is just completely awful in terms of gameplay, but I apologize for that. Let's check out the shop. Hey, Greed. Super Greed, yeah. I do not want to deal with you, but I'm gonna have to, it looks like. And, like, best case scenario, I get a quarter from Super Greed, like, whoop-de-doo, a quarter. Now I have 25 more cents that I can, what, you know, not spend on the next shop, because there's only 1 more shop in the game. Yeah. Super Greed always seems to come, like, late in the game when you really don't need money at all, and, like, the best thing he can drop is money. If he doesn't drop the quarter, he drops money, and if he does drop his unit, he drops a quarter, which is just more money, so it's not the best boss. But at least this was a fairly easy fight, mostly because of Mom's contact. Really helped out a lot. So I did get a key drop from the room, which is nice. Only got hit like 1 time, which is rare. But it did wind up happening. I don't know why I continue to explore, because I don't really need anything else. I guess like I could use some more key drops, but other than that I really don't need anything else at all during the run. So let's go ahead and fight our boss. And a dime, that's really not very useful. If there is an arcade, though, it would definitely be worth exploring. Nope, no arcade on this floor, so let's just... Pretty sure I've explored out everything on the floor, so let's just go ahead and, first of all, blow you up. And we do get an Eternal Heart there, so I will be back for you, but I don't want to lose that right away, so... I'll hang on to that Eternal Heart. I'll leave that spawn there for a while till after I kill the boss, because I don't have any Soul Hearts to protect the Eternal Heart. Which does mean I'll have to do a bit of walking after I defeat the boss, but it's worth it for a health upgrade. Hopefully an easy boss here. We get Monstro 2, which I would say I would consider a pretty easy boss. And we get to freeze him in place. And freeze him in place again with his Brimstone laser active, which is kind of funny looking. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but yeah, we should be able to kill this boss down pretty fast just because I can freeze him. And he can't even move or anything while he's frozen, so... Okay, we'll stand behind him here so I don't get surprised by the Brimstone laser or anything. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of freezes off on him. This is kind of funny because, like, he gets unfrozen and immediately gets frozen again. And you get to see all the goofy expressions that he gets frozen with, but he should be dead very, very quickly. There we go. Another health upgrade, and I get the Eternal Heart as well. So that is a lot of health, and I do have a few red hearts lying around, but unfortunately not going to be able to use them because I did blow up the only blood bank on this entire floor, and I'm doing really good on money, so really the only thing I would need from a blood bank is a blood bag. Really no use for anything else that you could get from one. Let's take that Eternal Heart. It'd be pretty funny if I just lost it by running onto some spikes walking back to the boss, which might happen, so... But anyway, we will be going down to the next floor with a full 7 hearts, which is really nice. And yeah, probably not going to be getting any more Devil or God rooms during the run. Only got the 1 so far, which really sucks. So, arcade right off the bat. I will be back after I've blown a lot of money. So, I managed to win myself a $1 bill. I'm not really sure if that's fortunate or unfortunate, but I also got Scatoli. So Fly Love, and I got 7 plays on the blood bank as well. There's 1, 2, 3. Necronomicon effect, that doesn't really help me from the missing page. 2 more plays, and then I can always come back if I manage to get myself some more red heart drops in the floor. But we'll pick up all this health, heal up to full, pick up the $1 because I might as well. So now I have 99 cents. This would be a great opportunity for money equals power to show itself, but we'll see if that ends up happening. I also managed to get myself a Pretty Fly, so I have two orbitals now instead of just the 1, And I also got a tears up pill, so I fire a bit faster now, which is always nice. And finally, I have a mini-map again, so I can actually see where items are. So 1 up, yeah, I'll definitely take that, especially with how many red hearts I have. That's incredibly useful. So best case scenario this floor for my item room would be either money equals power, because that would give me the full 3.5 damage up, or whatever it is, or the wafer. So either one of those would give me a really good shot of potentially getting my first chest win with Cain. Anything else, or I guess Polyphemus would as well. Anything else wouldn't be nearly as helpful, but those are really like my best options that I'm looking at here. Obviously this room isn't too bad because all the flies are black flies and can't hurt me because I have Scatoli, which is pretty awesome. And even that eternal fly will turn into a black fly after I destroy the poop first. So as you can see, yeah, just let all the black flies swarm around me and then my pretty fly can kill them all in pretty much 1 hit. But yeah, let's back this guy into a corner. He can't hurt me anyway. I believe if you run into the hives, they don't do any damage to you. The hives are the guys that spit out flies, and that would have been a good room to use Tammy's head on, and I did remember to use it this room. I just forget to use it every single room. I'm not used to having a spacebar item you can use every room, so I'm used to having like a more powerful spacebar item that you use on a boss, but trading 1 bomb for another bomb, no thanks. That doesn't really help me at all. So yeah, just a room with a couple guts here. We'll try to kill them as quickly as possible. Get another couple soul hearts for my soul heart cushion. Although I won't be getting a devil room on this floor unless I get some way to teleport out of the boss room. But that's pretty unlikely that I would wind up getting a devil room. But who knows? I could get some sort of pill or something that could teleport me. And yeah, since I have 99 cents, I might as well blow a few of those. I'll be right back. So the area around the soul heart machine here is going to quickly become crowded. It doesn't really matter what trinket I have because I'll be picking up the Polaroid after the mom's heart fight anyway. But I will just use the stars here to go to my item room and manage to get myself an attack fly, which isn't incredibly helpful, but you know, it's definitely not the wafer, which is what I really wanted. But yeah, Scatoli will make these black flies move slower. So I'll still get damaged by them if they explode near me, but they do move slower, which is helpful. But anyway, yeah, like I'll go back and play that soul heart machine a little bit more, but unfortunately since I'm Cain, soul heart machines, you can't lose on a soul heart machine. So every single time you play a soul heart machine, it will pop up with some sort of win, either winning soul hearts or a trinket. But we got the Joker card here, which is awesome, and we get ourselves a God room. We get ourselves Holy Grail, health up plus flight. That was awesome, especially because I did not have a very good chance to win the God room, because this was a floor where it's pretty unlikely to, you know, get a drop, or this is a floor where it's pretty unlikely to get yourself a God room or a devil room, just because of the fact that, you know, you have to teleport out of the boss room to actually access it if you do manage to win it. But anyway, I'm going to gamble a bit more, try to get myself some Hierophant cards, and I'll be back. Well, that didn't take very long. I actually accidentally destroyed the soul heart machine with the High Priestess card. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to use the High Priestess card to get out of the way. And then I used the High Priestess card here, and I ran because the High Priestess card followed you. And the foot stomped around here, but yet it still destroyed the soul heart machine. So I don't know how it did, because I thought it was way out of its range. But yeah, apparently it did. So we'll just go ahead and use this devil card here to boost my damage by quite a bit. I don't know exactly how much it boosts your damage. There was also a strength card that I had. I don't know which one boosts your damage more, whether it's the devil or strength. And I completely missed everything with Tammy's head. I should have waited until there's some more minions spawn to actually use that, but whatever. But yeah, like we should kill this mom's foot fight pretty quickly, because I do have the devil, so I can do a lot of damage to her. And hopefully we'll get a nice drop from her. Pentagram would be awesome, or Jesus Juice, or really anything that affects my damage at all. I think those are the only 2 drops you can get from bosses anyway that affect your damage, although I could be missing one. Or Wire Coat Hanger, but I already got that, of course, so I'm not including that one, because that's a tears up, so you fire faster to do more damage. And we get a range up, which isn't the most useful, and I did earn the God room as well, because you heard the God room noise, but I've already been in there. So, yeah, range up. I should have cross room range now. I can't tell because there's rocks in the way. I don't quite have cross room range, but I have pretty good range. Anyway, let's proceed down to the room 1, looking really powerful. And our 3rd Curse of Darkness in one room. How many Curses of Darkness can you have in one run? That is really the question. As I get hit at the very start of this room there, which was not very nice. But yeah, I have tons of health, and I have, you know, 1-up, so if I die, I'll respawn. So I can't even see my health because of all the hearts that I have. So this is pretty awesome. I'm looking in a good situation. Like, I'm definitely not, you know, game-winning state quite yet, but I should at least be able to get my Isaac win. Although I already have beaten Isaac with Cain, so that doesn't really help me. I'm really just looking to get a chest win here. Although, you never know. Like, I wasn't looking too powerful the last run I did, and I ended up getting a chest win. So let's just go to the left pill here, which is Tears Up, which is awesome. Every Tears Up pill makes me fire faster, obviously, until I reach the max range anyway. And yeah, so like that admittedly raises my damage up a little bit. We'll just head to the left because boss rooms are usually to the left and down, general directions that you want to follow. And 2 blast assists, or I guess they're not really blast assists because the boss blast assist is bigger than these, so they're like mini blast assists, I guess. But he was kind of glitching out there. He kind of like exploded 3 times before the mini blast assist actually came out. That was weird. Anyway, I'm kind of struggling with this room. I'm not really sure why. I haven't taken any damage yet, but I'm just taking a long time to take it out. So there is a challenge room there, which I could access, unless it's a boss challenge room, which obviously I couldn't access it if that was the case. But I'm not sure if I can't access it. Is there anything good inside? Not really. Poison Touch can be nice in some situations, but for the most part, all it does, well, it poisons enemies when you stand next to them, so, or when you touch them, that is, not stand next to them. I should have dodged that, but my character did the thing where you move in a direction and you move farther. Like I moved a little bit to the right and then I let go of the arrow keys and my character kept moving for a little bit. I have that happen to me a lot. I think my arrow keys are just sticky, or my WSAD keys are just sticky. Like I do a ton of typing, so they might just be worn down with a lot of use or something like that. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've gone this way yet, so we will take out I think one of the sucky guys. With Tammy's head. I'm not sure if I took out any though, really. It would have been so nice to have Wafer, but, you know, I guess I can't bemoan my fate too much. Take you out. Hopefully the boss room is down this way. There was a secret room noise, and there's only one possible location where that secret room could be, so we will be placing a bomb down here in this room, and picking ourselves up something cool from the secret room, hopefully. Hopefully it's not just a secret room full of money, because I've had plenty of that already. And I'll get myself an extra key, which I don't really need. Or this was the top secret room even, not this normal secret room, and I managed to just get myself some attack flies, which will do double my tier damage. So that's decent. They can be used to take out enemies a little bit faster, especially these ones, which have a ton of health. As I have 1 attack fly left. These guys are kind of trolls. I'm trying my best to concentrate and not get hit by their shots, because like when there's a whole bunch of them shooting a large tier pattern at you, it can be a little bit tricky. Give myself another key there. I'll keep going this way, kind of hoping with the whole down to the left thing will eventually pay off, but it does not. Please kill you before you run into me. I don't want to get trapped into a corner, which can easily happen when fighting this and the fish guys. Very, very easily trapped into a corner. Let's kill you. So it looks like the boss room is not down to the left at all as we get back to back rooms with keys in them. So I'm gonna have to do a bit of exploring to actually find the boss room. I've already gone up here, right? And this was a dead end. That's correct. So I went completely the opposite way of where I was supposed to go. I killed something just by walking into the room. It must have been with my pretty fly. I don't know how I managed to dodge all that bullet hell and not take any damage during that room, but I did it. I managed to freeze all 3 of the Larry Juniors at once. 2 of them can be attributed to the fact of Tammy's head. This is what I'm saying. Tammy's head plus mom contact plus decent damage is actually quite good. It's underrated even. Get another soul heart from defeating that room, and it looks like I went the wrong way again. So I'll just use Tammy's head here and not get hit by anything, which was some pretty clutch dodging. But yeah, the boss fight should be, I'm pretty sure it's on this floor somewhere, although, you know, that's looking more and more less likely. Is it less and less likely or more and more less likely? I'm not sure which of those makes more sense. Another room with leeches. I really don't like these leeches. Luckily, they have pretty low health, so Tammy's head can one-hit them, so... Decent item, Tammy's head, but yeah, we went down the wrong way again. There's another dead end. So it looks like there's only one possible way I could have gone that I haven't explored yet. I'm trying to, like, listen in the background as I enter a room to see if I can't hear that secret room sound. I don't think I've heard it yet, although, you know, there's a pretty good chance that I have, and I've just missed it, because the volume is very low, so it is really hard to hear anything that goes on in the background. That's why I cleared out that entire floor earlier on in the run, and that was Curse of Darkness, and I didn't manage to get myself a single secret room, just because I couldn't hear them when they eventually did pop up. So anyway, boss room time. Hopefully it's not death or conquest. Any boss that's not death or conquest I'd be completely fine with, and it's not going to be either. It's going to be Skolex, so here's to hoping that Skolex gives me a good drop. Really just... Oh, that was stupid. That was so stupid. Tammy's head completely missed, but Tammy's head is really hard to hit Skolex with. I mean, it's really hard to hit Skolex with anything, because he, you know, if I could freeze him when his tail is about to hit the ground, that would be, like, perfect, but I haven't managed to do that yet. That would really help, though. Make this fight a lot easier, as he shoots 3 more green blasts. None of them hit me, although they're all very close. Please freeze him. I missed all of my shots there somehow. Or freeze him here, that would be nice. Yeah, I haven't managed to get a single freeze yet, which is a little bit unlucky, I think, on this Skolex guy, but it'll happen. It'll happen eventually. I mean, quite easy fight. It's pretty much just a modified version of Pin. Not really too much to worry about. There we go. He's finally frozen, so we can put a little bit of damage into his tail. Although I kind of realized too late that he froze. Oh, just barely managed to avoid the damage there. That now would be a great time to get frozen, as I managed to dodge all of his shots there somehow. So this is of course gonna be our last drop of the game, so hopefully this will make this one a good one, since I won't get a boss drop next floor. Oh, that was just a tricky one to dodge, wasn't it? I still do have that chance of a devil or god room. I haven't taken any red heart damage on this floor yet, although it's very possible that that could happen at the very ending of this boss. We'll see. And you're done, son. Did not manage to get myself a devil or god room, but I got myself Mom's coin purse, which can be pretty good with Cain. More tears up. I should be at max tears now, because they only get so fast. Bad gas, of course. And yeah, I'll just proceed down to the next floor with telepills. So if I get into any really, really crappy room, I can use the telepills. But the problem with telepills, as we find our secret room right away, the problem with telepills, though, is if you use them on Womb 2, and you get yourself a, I'll be playing this for a while, but if you use telepills on Womb 2 and you get yourself a item arrow room, it makes you go down to Shale, and I really don't want to be going down to Shale, so I'll be back once I've blown a lot of my money, or until this slot machine blows up. Well, the slot machine pretty much blew up right away. I managed to get myself another pretty fly out of it, and another range uphill, so I now have cross room range. But I think I had cross room range before that anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But anyway, we will find ourselves a super lust here. Can I hit them without getting hit myself? It looks like I can. Yeah, I can damage these guys without getting hit myself just by standing on the rocks and kind of cheesing them a little bit here, so I apologize if you find this cheesy in any way. But there was also quite a few red heart drops in that secret room there, so I'll be able to play the arcade a few times. Even though it does take a full heart every single play, I think it's still worth it. And I also looks like I will be, unfortunately, pausing the game again to do some more slot machine playing, but that's the way it is sometimes. I'm just trying my best to get myself a Cain chest win here, because I'm in a really good situation to do it, and I definitely want to be able to get myself that win. I just realized my tears aren't even hitting him. Tears up, but yeah, I'm already at max tears anyway, or I should be at least. 2 troll bombs, that's not working, that's not helping me or my case at all. But yeah, I'll be back after I've done a bit of gambling in the arcade. Alright, so after a bit of gambling, I did manage to get myself a blood bag, and I also managed to get myself an eternal heart, which is right over there, and I will pick that up after the boss fight, since I don't want to be losing that. But yeah, I'm going to have a ton of health very, very quickly, so that is very, very awesome to see. And also, if I get like a health drop from these guys, I haven't had a health up pill yet. The only thing that disqualifies you from getting a health drop from Gluttony is if you get a health up pill, and I haven't had one, so he doesn't drop me one. Anyway, he can drop the less than 3 item, which, you know, is a health up, but unfortunately didn't manage to get one that time. I did lose a soul heart against Gluttony, which was kind of embarrassing, but it happens sometimes. But now we're just looking for our Mom's Heart fight, so we're going to go to the left here and hope that the rule follows itself, finally, because it hasn't yet. And luckily Tammy's head managed to one-hit one of those eyes there, and I managed to kill the other one pretty quickly. And we do find our top secret room here, so hopefully the top secret room has, I don't know, something intriguing in it. I don't know what it would have in it. Oh, I also neglected to mention I got myself an additional Pretty Fly, so now I have a full 3 Orbitalist, which is going to really help out for the Isaac fight, and hopefully the Blue Baby fight as well. 2 more soul hearts. I'm absolutely loaded with health, and I got a health, or another life too, to work with if I die. So after I get that Eternal Heart boost, even if I die, I'm still going to have 11 hearts to work with after that. So I'm looking in a really, really good situation here. More money, which I really have no use for. And I got to say, this run has been pretty good, and I can probably turn this into a chest win, although we'll just have to see. Nothing is guaranteed in this game, of course. I could come across some sort of like a really, really BS situation where I die, so although hopefully that won't happen. Anyway, room full of hearts, as well as a doppelganger. It shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. I can just stand here and the doppelganger will die. Does killing the doppelganger destroy the hearts? If so, that's actually really handy. I could open this up, but I'm not going to, just because I'm holding telepills, and it's very, very unlikely that I would teleport into an Iamera room, but just on the off chance that I could and then waste this entire run, I really don't want to do that. So, because I really don't want to go to Shale, I really just want to go to Isaac. So it would be nice. It would be nice if they gave you a path to Isaac in Iamera rooms, but they don't. So you can just run through them. Another soul heart drop. How kind of you, game. So we have a champion Fred here who might potentially give me some nice form of soul heart drop. Would be cool. I'll take it. Money drop. All right. I really don't need that at all. This would be just the absolute perfect run for money equals power. I mean, even though I'm already plenty OP, that was an easy room. It could have been difficult if I didn't have the Mom's Contact Freezing Tears, though. Another room with just a singular double eye in it. Finally, I get to get rid of the telepills, and I will just hold on to this bad gas pill, which is fine. I probably won't even use it at all, but I mean, it gives decent damage if you use it near an enemy, because it releases a poison fart, and then that poison fart does a decent amount of damage to enemies. I'm not sure how much damage it is. It's similar to the damage that you get from like common cold. I'm not sure how I knew what that room was before going into it, because I haven't picked up the compass. Yes, that's kind of weird how I could see that pain room without, or sacrifice room without even going into it. Anyway, there's only one possible path the boss could be down, and yeah, I was just one room away from the boss this whole time that I was like at the arcade and all, and I just missed it. But we will be doing the Mom's Heart fight now. It shouldn't be too hard to beat, especially because I have a pretty good setup, you know, pretty good damage, even though I haven't had any, I don't think I've had any damage ups. I do have incredibly fast tears, so that really helps a lot. Anyway, time for Mom's Heart fight. Let's go. Let's deal with the eyes first of all, since they're the best things to deal with. So you don't die, you don't take damage from them. I'm trying my best here. Come on, please die. Please die. Please die. We'll just release our bad gas here. It looks like Mom indeed is poisoned, which is pretty awesome. And we'll just shoot the Tammy's head to try to get rid of these leeches as quickly as possible, especially the bomb leeches. I'm really not a big fan of them. Drop ourselves down a bomb here to deal with Monstro, who's completely frozen and can't really do anything. Just pour some tears into him, have him done pretty quickly in a jiffy. This guy, my damage must not be that great because it took a while to take out Monstro. So unfortunately, I got hit there against the, what do you call them? The dudes. And are you going to spawn knights? Oh, yeah, she spawned knights, and I didn't kill them with my bomb. That's really unfortunate. Having to deal with knights, 4 knights, is just such a pain because it takes a while. They're not the hardest things in the world to deal with, but they're definitely one of the more annoying ones. Am I not hitting him? That's weird. I was shooting that knight in the back of the head and just wasn't doing anything to him at all, so not sure what was going on there. Oh, that was close. That was really close. The knight almost did some damage to me there. And yeah, we should be done. Next phase of Mom's Heart, she should be down to the shooting bombs out constantly phase pretty soon. And then it should be quite easy to finish off this fight. Okay, start shooting bombs. Here we go. Glitching out a little bit, sound quality wise. Alright. Don't kill me. Unfortunately, the Skatole does not affect those kind of flies, because they can still kill you. Even when you're under the effects of having poop on your head, but... Oh my goodness, I was hoping I froze that guy so he wouldn't hurt me, but he did. Luckily I'm flying, so the pools of acid or blood or whatever it is don't hurt me. Get out of the way, flies. I'm trying to kill the mother. Alright, so we will first nab the Eternal Heart, and then head on up to the Cathedral to fight Isaac. And then after that, hopefully head into the chest to fight the Blue Baby, and win. So, a nice little health upgrade there, up to 11 hearts. Very nice to see. It's rare when you get this many hearts, I can say that. And I haven't had a single health up pill in the rotation, too, so I did this all without health up pills, which is kind of crazy. We did earn ourselves the Angel Room, of course, but there's nothing in it, so don't worry about it. It's just a path to Sheol, or Sheol, however you want to pronounce it. Probably completely wrong. Anyway, hopefully we have a pretty easy cathedral. We're just going to the left again, because you always do that, since the boss room seems like, at least, it's more common to be this way. I would be lucky to get out of this room without taking any damage, but I'll try my best. It's probably not going to happen, though, so don't get too excited, but... luckily, orbitals do stop these guys from charging at you if they manage to hit your orbital instead of you, so... Wow, I actually did. I managed to defeat that room without taking any damage at all. So we find our secret room right away, and we actually find a Globin room in the cathedral. That's pretty rare. That's not something you see too often. You see a lot of bomb leeches and stuff like that, but Globins, not so much. It would be nice if I could actually kill a few of these Globins, and just as I say that, I kill 2 of them. Oh my goodness, took damage against the Globin room. What does the world come to? Anyway, secret room there, pretty nice. Should hopefully get something good from it, unless it's just money, and then that's pointless. But if there's a slot machine, I probably won't even bother playing a slot machine, because I don't want to pause the video again. Yep, we should be up to 99 cents now, so the money is kind of pointless. I'll bomb my way to the other side here, just because I have a hunch that this will be the boss room, and it's not, but we do pick ourselves up a nice top secret room, which I'll just go into, because I'd rather not fight Monstro right now. And we get ourselves 2 tears up pills, which doesn't help at all. I was already at the maximum tear firing rate, so... Anyway, let's just try at least to bomb our way out of this room, since I really don't want to deal with that one right now. Begar, when I have 99 cents, it's perfect. Really have no other use for the cents, so might as well pour them into him. And we get ourselves a compass, which is awesome, because that's going to tell us where... Oh, room full of bomb leeches. That's going to tell us where the Isaac fight is going to be. And that's lucky for me, too, because I was going to explore up north next. And Isaac wasn't even up north, so that spares me a lot of time and hopefully a lot of misery, because finally remembered to actually use Tammy's Head. And Tammy's Head can apparently one-hit these bomb leeches, so it's quite powerful. But that saved me a lot of time and potentially a lot of misery as well. So, really happy to get that compass, and that's going to help out a lot in the chest as well. Oh, and this isn't the path to the end? You gotta be kidding me. Of course, it couldn't be this easy. I guess this is only like a couple rooms away from the spawn point, so that would be really easy if this was the path to Isaac. Anyway, it looks like we're probably going to have to go... I don't know, the middle path looks like the most likely location for the boss, so we'll head down the middle path first. And I do have a fair amount of bombs, so I could just bomb the doors, which I think I will do. I pressed the bomb button and nothing happened. Again, I'm talking about this keyboard, man. I need a new keyboard. I don't want to blame too much on the keyboard, because that's, you know, you gotta take responsibility for your poor play sometimes, but I did press the E key and no bomb was dropped, so... Oh well, I mean, that room wasn't the hardest room in the world. Isaac versus Greed. Oh, I pushed my own bomb out of the way by accident by running into it. Oh well, I'll deal with Greed. It's whatever. He shouldn't take too long to kill, or both of the Greeds, the 2 Greeds, I should say, as there are multiple ones of them. Haven't been hit yet. Orbital's doing work, blocking all these tiers. You know what? Screw this. Greed is only halfway dead, and I feel like I've been in this fight for quite a while. So this room I do have to do. I can't skip this room, but it is fairly easy. Just 2 hangers and a, what are they called? Vomit fly? I think that's what they're called, because I know the grimaces that shoot those green tears are called vomit grimaces, so I think that's what they're called. Anyway, somehow I lost all of my soul hearts. I don't know how I did that, because I had a ton of soul hearts. Lost all of them, though, so... Anyway, we will take out Isaac here. Just stand here, not do anything else, because we have the orbitals. So that's generally the best place to do. Just stand in one spot, and your orbitals will block most of the shots. And oh my goodness, even though I'm firing so fast, my damage is not very good. His health bar is just slowly being whittled away. But anyway, hopefully this Isaac fight can be done without too much pain. And every time I freeze him, we get a good, like, 4-ish seconds of damage without him firing at all at me. Only lost 1 heart so far, and my orbitals have been doing work, blocking, like, all these tears. It's amazing. You, of course, still can get hit by tears with orbitals, but most of the tears will miss you, which is really nice. This is about half dead, and I've taken 2 hits, so that gives me hope that I might win this, but I would have a lot better hope if I had like a full health pill or more damage. You know, either one of those things would really help me out a lot in this situation. Come on, block these tears. You can do it, flies. And red decapitated head that shoots tears along with me. You can do it. I just like pressing down the fire button as hard as I can. Like, come on, fire faster. There's nothing you can do to make it fire faster, though. This is as fast as it gets, unless you pick up cancer. And cancer doubles your fire rate, even if you have max fire rate, which is really awesome to see. But angel babies come out now when he's almost dead, so we might have to do a bit of juggling around the room now to avoid death. But yeah, we took out Isaac. It wasn't too bad, only lost a couple hearts, and it looks like we'll be going down to the chest with nearly full health and a health or another life in case I actually do die. So I'll most likely be getting myself a chest win here, but you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch. It's kind of crazy, like the first time I ever got to the chest, and then I win the next run, and it looks like I'll win the run after that too. So come on, let's hope for some good items. Doctor's remote, or no, teleport, not a good item. Odd mushroom, damage up, health up, that is a good item. Miter, might as well take it really. Rosary, decent, that gives me 3 soul hearts. I'm gonna head down this way, even though this probably won't be the correct path to go, but you know, who knows. And Super Lust, unfortunately Super Lust, his drop is, I believe, the Yum Heart, if you kill him and he actually manages to drop an item. But you can get like regular chests, or not regular chests, but golden chests during the chest as well, and they're fairly common, and every time you get a golden chest, it doesn't drop you like what a normal golden chest would, but it gives you an item instead. So hopefully, anyway, we actually come across some golden chests instead of getting the Yum Heart, because I don't want the Yum Heart. Don't give me the Yum Heart. Don't even think about it. Give me a chest. You can do it. Come on, man. Oh, that would be crazy if it actually is this easy. And the boss is right down here. Another Tears Up hill. I've gotten so many of them because there's a Tears Up and a Tears Down in the rotation. I've gotten lots of both of them. Isaac's Fork. No thanks. Yeah, it actually looks like it is going to be this easy, and the boss fight was this close. So I only had to deal with 1 room in the entire chest. That is awesome. And we get 2 shots to kill the blue baby here. And what do I have? I have 8.5 hearts, and then of course I have the 3 soul hearts on top of that. So we'll fire. I do have a bigger head now because of the odd mushroom, so I don't know if that makes me easier to hit. I don't believe that your hitbox can increase, so I think your hitbox remains the same no matter what happens. Like even if your head increases or decreases in size, I'm pretty sure that your hitbox remains the same. So blue baby will spawn a lot of flies, but since I have Skatoli, that's no problem at all. So it looks like we're going to be getting our 3rd in a row run with a chest win, which is pretty crazy. It's like I don't win any chests at all, and then when I win 3 in a row. So in all fairness, though, I just unlocked the chest very recently, so you had to give me a chance there. And I will unlock Cain's Eye from beating the blue baby with Cain, which is not a very good trinket. What that trinket does is it gives you a 1 in 4 chance of giving you a compass effect as you move down into a new floor. So like if it gave you a compass effect every floor, yeah, that would be awesome, but a 1 in 4 chance, not so great. Maybe even a 1 in 2 chance would still be pretty good, but 1 in 4 chance, not so much. When that chance actually comes into effect, it can be really good, but when it doesn't, it's not that amazing. And blue baby looks like he's just not shooting tears at all. Is he permanently frozen? He hasn't shot at all in like quite a while, so... Oh, there he goes, finally. He was frozen for like a long time there, and I wasn't even shooting him. Like, most of my tears were hitting the angel baby, so I guess I just got like really, really lucky with my stunning tears there. Anyway, this won't be too difficult. And yeah, we'll end off the game here. I guess I could explore the chest a little bit more, but I did get In all fairness, I got myself a very, very easy chest here. But even if I didn't, look at the amount of health I have. I mean, 8.5 hearts, 3 soul hearts, and an additional 12 hearts. I'll get back with my 1-up if I died. So even if I did have a more difficult chest, I still probably would have won. But Cain's eyes appeared in the basement. That's awesome. Thank you guys for watching, and farewell.